Hi there! In this video, we will discuss the summary of the third chapter of El Filibusterismo, or The Reign of Greed, written by Dr. Jose Rizal, titled Legends. We will also study the important events, characters, settings, and lessons found in this chapter. Listen and watch carefully, as you will learn a lot from this historical work by Rizal. Let's begin. Padre Florentino encountered people on the deck laughing as they discussed the awakening of the Filipinos and the controversies surrounding church dues. Simon arrived and expressed his regret for not witnessing the landmarks the steamboat passed. In his view, any place without a legend is unremarkable. This prompted the captain to share the legend of Malapad na Bato. According to him, it was once revered by the natives as sacred due to their belief that spirits resided there. However, when bandits began using it as a hideout, fear of spirits was replaced by fear of the bandits. The legend of Doña Jeronima was also mentioned. In Spain, a couple were in love, but the man became an archbishop in Manila. The woman, disguised, followed her lover to Manila and demanded that he fulfill his promise to marry her. However, the archbishop decided to house her in a cave beside the Pasig River rather than marry her. As the legend was discussed, Ben Zabe praised the tale, while Doña Victorina, envious, expressed a desire to live in a cave herself. Simon asked Padre Salvi if it would not have been better for the woman to be placed in a convent. Padre Salvi replied that he could not judge the actions of an archbishop. Another legend was shared, the story of San Nicolas, who saved a Chinese merchant from being attacked by crocodiles. The crocodiles were turned to stone after the merchant prayed to the saint. When the steamboat reached the lake, Ben Zabe asked the captain about the location where someone named Guevara, Navarra, or Ibarra was killed. The captain pointed out the area, and Doña Victorina even tried to look for traces of the event. Padre Salvi mentioned that a father buried his child's body with his own hands. Ben Zabe remarked that this was the cheapest way to bury someone, prompting laughter among the passengers. Simon, however, remained pale and silent, which the captain assumed was due to seasickness. Now, let's move on to the important events in this chapter. There was a discussion on the deck of the ship about the awakening of the Filipino people and issues related to the church. Simon joined the conversation and shared his thoughts about different legends. The captain told the story of Malapad na Bato, a place once considered sacred by the natives but later became a hideout for bandits. People became more afraid of the bandits than of the spirits. He also shared the legend of Doña Jeronima, a woman who followed her former lover who had become an archbishop in Manila. Instead of marrying her, he let her live in a cave by the Pasig River. Another story was about San Nicolas, who saved a Chinese man from crocodiles. The crocodiles turned into stone after the saint prayed over them. This story sparked further discussion as the ship continued its journey. In the final part, they mentioned the place where a man named Ibarra, or Guevara, was killed. Ben Zabe made a comment about cheap burial methods, which made everyone laugh, except for Simon, who stayed silent and appeared to be deep in thought. Important characters: Padre Florentino, a priest who participated in the discussions on the steamboat deck. Simon, a mysterious figure who arrived and shared his regret about missing the landmarks passed by the steamboat. The captain initiated the storytelling by narrating the legend of Malapad na Bato and contributed to other discussions on the deck. Doña Jeronima, the woman in the captain's story who followed her former lover, now an archbishop in Manila, but was housed in a cave instead of being married. Ben Zabe praised the captain's stories and inquired about a location linked to the death of Ibarra, Navarra, or Guevara. Doña Victorina, envious of the story of Doña Jeronima, she wished to live in a cave herself. She also questioned the captain about traces of the mentioned death. Padre Salvi, a priest who shared his opinion on Doña Jeronima's fate, emphasizing respect for the archbishop's decisions. Let us now proceed to the setting of this chapter. The chapter takes place on a steamboat traveling through a lake. Here are some of the lessons, messages, or implications shown in this chapter. The significance of legends and stories in a nation's culture should not be underestimated. They enrich our identity and provide insights into our origins. In love, A person may go to great lengths for their beloved, even making bold or unconventional choices. Legends serve not only as entertainment, but also as reflections of societal beliefs, fears, and values. And that concludes the third chapter of El Filibusterismo, titled Legends. What have you learned from this chapter? Share your answers in the comments. We also encourage you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.